I think what is required is to understand the strengths of the child or the person who, if even if we are looking for education or even for the job. So when we look at the strengths, what the person can do and focus on those areas, I think that's the best place to support, because then we know which areas the person has their interest also and is their strength as well, and that's how the person, it depends on their need. If a person is not comfortable working in a group setting, is comfortable working in a one single place setting, why can't they work from home or have a setup at their home where they work independently and do their work and complete it and earn from that? They don't have to be in a 9 to 5 job. Like, even if a high functioning person has anxiety around people and functions best if they are in their studio or in their home, working in their place, whatever their deliverables are, they are doing that from their function. Why is there a requirement to be for them to be in an office, right? If they can function from anywhere, they whatever works for them is their interest, should be given to any person, I believe. I think that's, and the other thing what Mughda talked about, the spectrum of neurodiversity, and one end being celebrating it and one end kind of mourning it. I think why that happens is from the celebrating end, is people who celebrate neurodiversity is mostly who are late diagnosed or self-diagnosed, mostly because when they are late diagnosed, they have spent most of their life questioning themselves and the feeling of being an alien. Like, for my whole life, I've felt that I don't belong to this place, I don't belong to this school, I don't belong in this setting, something is wrong with me. But then the moment I realized about my diagnosis, I felt like, oh, I belong here. This is it answers all my questions. I had a million questions throughout my childhood, my whole life. But the moment I came to know about neurodiversity, I could relate to it. I celebrated it because I was like, oh, my whole life I've been lost. Right. But now I feel I found my tribe, I found my place, I belong here. And on the other hand, when parents get to know about the diagnosis of a child, oh, your child is autistic, or your child has ADHD, or your child is neurodiverse, they immediately think of it as the end of the world. Yeah. This means now my child will need lifelong support and won't be able to do anything, and it shatters my dreams as a caregiver, and they start mourning that. And that reflects on the child, on how you interact with the child, how the child grows, and what the child sees in their environment. I think that's the two ends of the spectrum. And I know that child, there will be spectrum of needs. Some child will need more support, some child will need less support. No matter what support they need, at the end of the day, they are still a child, is still a person, is still a human, and they have the right to be and live their life and have the support that they need.